Hi everyone, welcome to the session. Today we'll look into this topic on PDF automation strategy. Before we start, bit introduction about myself. My name is Samar Ranjan. I'm a lead quality analyst in ThoughtWorks India. I have total 18-year experience in quality domain across different product and custom software organization. I have led the teams across in different domain of work like content delivery server to e-commerce, personal finance, then payments and HCM domain. Today we'll cover the topic on PDF and this is how it's structured. We'll first go through what exactly is PDF, something everyone know. Then why it is important, what are the challenges it comes with, what are the basic architecture looks like. We'll follow a pattern and follow the test pyramid here for our design. Then we'll took a look into a couple of solution and the code walkthrough, and finally we end up with takeaways. So what is PDF? It's everybody know it's called portable document format. It is by Adobe. The idea is to have a format which will kind of retain its different font, images, layout, independent of any platform, and it is widely used to share the document across in a secure, in reliable manner. It can be static, it can be dynamic as well. We have seen forms in PDF. It is widely used across different domains. Banking, finance has a lot of usage. Similarly, in health, government PSUs, education, corporate, real estate, and other domains as well. Challenges are like PDF, unlike any web-based application, it does not based on DOMs. DOMs help you to identify element on the page. PDFs, we don't have that luxury. No direct access to the content with Java or JavaScript or Python. You cannot directly access the content or a particular content in PDF. You have to go through some third-party library. The layout can be complex and formatting is very different from web. The standard frameworks are very different to each other. Tools, some are matured, some are getting matured. The community acceptances varies actually. Some tools are really popular among the developers who are working on it, but some still yet to make a progress. Dynamic data handling is another challenging part. So suppose like forms and everything. Security and integrity, as I mentioned earlier, password protection, e-signature, how it need to be maintained, how it can be automated. Those are some of the challenges you will face when you test PDF. So the basic architecture, how the PDF creation part comes in the software. This is the basic design, how it looks like. It can be complex, but I try to make a simplified one so that we can quickly look into it. So basically, this is your database where you have the data, then you write some business logic and you access via some API. So this API brings the data and business logic together, which need to get inside the PDF. And this the above layer, right? There is a jar file which basically creates PDF for you, and this is your template library. So this jar picks the template library which need to be picked up, and then puts the data inside and creates the PDF. The UI layer kind of access through this front end API. So that's the whole structure looks like. So our test design should be, we'll test our data web logic in this front end, this backend API. The PDF creation, which is focused on whether the data is getting into this PDF, right? Whatever data is coming, it will be tested here. And of course, in UI layer, whether my on-click button or something, the PDF is getting created. That's what the functionality is, and that's how our test design should be. So this is my test pyramid looking to the as per the architect diagram. I will test this business logic and data API where PDF is not there. I'm just focusing on the API on these two things. So I can use probably rest assured Java or super test with JavaScript or TypeScript and test the logic and the data here in this layer here, business logic. In PDF creation, I'm not focusing on the data. I'll be focusing on different set of data and focus more on the PDF creation, whether different data types it is able to create or different template size PDF can be created. Here in end-to-end test, I'm mostly focusing on the business user flow where PDF is getting created with certain other functionalities. So that is how our design should look like. In general, what I have seen, the PDF creation, right? This is it becomes very heavy because you have so many templates to test, right? So you're solely focusing on the certain with certain data, whether my all templates are getting created, and we'll see some solution around that. So, in a test strategy, usually tools played a very small role because tools can be replaced tomorrow, right? Tools are not constant, but your idea or strategy always remains, really focused. So these are two solutions. You can have more tools which will probably give you a better solution, but we'll just take these two as an example. I wanted to basically show the differences between what each can do and what are the pros and cons it can bring in. Apache PDF Box is a very popular PDF library. It helps you to create PDF. You can extract data from it. You can do a split merge. You can fill forms with this, and you can print. You can save as an image, and you can do signing as well. PDF compare is based on Papaji PDF box itself. What they have done, they have carved out a this save image functionality, added some other tools, and they are doing a visual comparison pixel by pixel. They have their created their own UI tool. So basically, manually also you can keep your base PDF and the actual PDF and compare, whether those are identical or not. So let's look into the code. Uh, I'll just stop this. I'll go to my ID. First, we'll see the Apache PDF box. I've given their URLs. Probably you can go later and take a look at it. So PDF box, I have taken this functionality where I'm basically doing the extraction of the text. So this is the method PDF text stripper, and I'm giving my file name, and it pulls out the text from it. Okay. Then in my test, I'm taking a base PDF file and another PDF file, which is my actual PDF file, which is getting generated by my API. And I'm doing a text comparison with a session as true. Okay, so quickly look into the our test file. So base PDF looks like this, and I'm comparing with the landscape mode. So it has same data, but if you notice, the orientation is different. Okay. So if I run this test, guess what will happen? It passes. It passes because we are just extracting the data. So in case you have scenario where you are not bothered much about the layout and text, this fits well. This fits very well. And a lot of examples, I think in our Selenium community, others people have kind of recommended the Apache PDF to use because it is able to, you can extract a text and you can do a simple assertion. Now, if you see the other side, right, the landscape, our orientation changed. It is a big deal if you are worried about the layout and orientation. Now, similarly, I have something called, this different color PDF. So let me open that. So if you see, it is in red in color. Okay. So if I use this, of course, it will pass because it is not looking into what is the color of each. If I Okay, let's run this. So it's passed. So again, if it is text, it is fine. But if it is about formatting, this solution does not work, and you will have some false positive here. So now let's try the PDF compare. And as I told you, it does the visual comparison. So simple project. I'm using PDF compare, testng, a common IO. We'll quickly go into our basic method. So this is the method compare result. Basically takes the base file, actual file, does a comparison and returns the compare result. And it's a result where I can find out whether the files are same or not. You can use something called is equal method. So let's take an example. The first one, base PDF, baseline PDF, both are identical. So what I'm doing, I'm sending this to the test method, and if any I'm putting everything into the output folder. If there is a like if any diff is there, or basically it creates a diff file here. Okay, and I'm doing a assertion too. I'm expecting both need to be same. In other places where like if name is in bold, I'm doing a comparison. I'm expecting them to fail because it is should fail because our layout and everything is changes when if some letter is in a bold. So we'll quickly look into it. So bold. Yeah, this is see the name is in bold. Okay, so it should fail. Similarly, different color. I think you saw that. I'll just quickly revisit that one. If you see color is different, the sizes are same, but color is different, and we expect it to fail. Similarly, highlighted text is basically some texts are highlighted. Yeah, okay. So this is one, and I wanted to show you one more, which is called. Ignore area. Okay, so here, if you notice, I'm putting something called ignore conf, and I'm doing a certain too. So how it is? It is basically I'm putting some XY coordinates saying that you ignore this thing. How it is happening, we'll take a look at it, but let me run the test first. Okay, so let's run the test. It will run all 11 tests, and all should pass. Okay. So if you notice, it's a very simple PDF. It is still taking 1/2 second, right? With larger PDF, it will take time. Suppose you have 100 or 100 PDF files, right? It will take time. Usually, in the actual PDF file related to banking or something, right? It could be 2 or 3 pages, so it will take time. But it does its job. So okay, so our all test pass except two as a true. Everything we expect them to fail, and it did its work. So let's take a look into the output files. So let's take into color difference. So here it says it's with X and Y coordinates saying I found a difference here. It is properly highlighting. Then bold font difference. See, it is showing this area, saying that there is a mismatch is happening in this here. I'll take the landscape orientation. See, it is showing this orientation problem is here. So it says this is the actual and this is the expected, and it is vast difference it is showing. Similarly, letter difference. See this one. It is not a not a English letter. It is a Italian letter, so it is able to show that as well. So this pixel to pixel comparison looks much more powerful. If you're not worried about data, it does its job very well. Another thing you notice, right? The ignore difference. Let's look into this. See, here it did not highlighted any error. It just highlighted yellow. That means it has ignored this one. Okay. So now coming back, how I got this ignore area. So what you need to do, you have to go to PDF compare their page, and you have to download this file. Okay, PDF compare full. Then I'll open color base. Okay, so it is showing the difference. Okay, that this is where the difference is. And certainly, if you want to exclude some area, you need to click on exclusion. Just use your mouse to highlight that section. It will create the action. Suppose you want more places, like I want to change the date. I'll just highlight this one. Okay, so we got two exclusion area. You just click on save. It will create the conf file automatically, and you have to use the in your repo. Okay, so now coming back, I think that's the code part. And I'll go to our file. Let's go. Okay. So you can see the code in this repo. Just take a look at it. So that's the key takeaways. Follow the S pyramid. Do a multi-layer approach. Separate your data testing and PDF creation part separately. use Apache PDF box like solution or PDF compare like solution, which is pixel comparison accordingly where exactly it is fitting. Then both the cases you notice, right? This code can integrate to CI/CD automatically. I'll suggest that you use all your tests in CI/CD always. Explore other tools. There are other tools are there. Support the community. Go to their page. Give a star. That's the start point of community. So I'll quickly show you those are the pages. So this is Apache PDF box. And you can understand the code. I found Apache PDF box code to be little complex uh, compared to PDF compare. But again, PDF compare is doing very one part of the work, right? So just give a star. One good part of PDF compare is if your file is kind of has password protection also it can handle. Okay, so you just provide it and it can handle that. There is also a lot of configuration, the colors, those things also you can you can configure the output file, how it can be happen. So take a look at it. There are a lot. It is really helpful. It has really helped us in real-time project actually. Other tools to explore, Apply Tools. It is paid tool, but it does its job very well. I think if somebody has used web part, right, for Apply Tools, they can vouch for it. iText, it has open source as well as paid option. Again, it is like Apache PDF Box. Similarly with Python, you can use PyMo PDF as well. Explore these tools. I have checked it very shortly, but I would recommend you to try these as well. Okay, uh, that's it for today's session. Thanks a lot for hearing me. In case you have any feedback, if you have any question or any suggestion, on this topic, please reach out to me. Just scan this code. It will take me to my LinkedIn profile, and we can stay connected and discuss this. Again, thank you, and thanks to Test Drive for this opportunity. Bye bye.